Hi Jolene, thank you so much for coming down today. You said you wanted a great all-wheel drive that was very fuel efficient and very safe. This is a 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, completely redesigned from the ground up. It's now a unibody construction. You have independent suspension all the way around. You've gained about 146% strength as far as its torsional rigidity, so it makes it incredibly responsive when you're driving and much stronger when it comes to off-roading. If you want to come around to the front here, Jolene, you'll notice that it still looks like the Cherokee. You have the traditional 7-slot grille. It's a lot more aerodynamic than it was last year. This vehicle is priced about $400 less than last year's model, but you're getting about $3,000 in upgrades that you would have had to pay for last year. One of the things we're most excited about is the new power plant. It's the new 3.6-liter Pentastar motor. Even though it's a smaller motor than last year's Jeep, you've gained about 38% as far as horsepower. It's up to 290 horsepower now. At the same time, you're gaining about 11% as far as its fuel efficiency. Also, you go about 500 miles on a single tank of gas. The payload, as far as what you can tow, has been increased from 3,500 to 5,000 pounds. So if you ever needed to tow anything, this has the power to do it. Everything that you would ever need to service is highlighted in yellow. You have a great 5-year, 100,000-mile drivetrain warranty that's fully transferable. Along with that, you have a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper. If you want to walk around the side here, I'll show you something that a lot of people are excited about. The Jeep is almost 6 inches longer, almost 2 inches wider. That being said, passenger compartment, you've gained almost 4 inches for your passengers as far as legroom is concerned. Also, with this lever, you can recline the seat almost 12 degrees. You now have in the center console the ability as a passenger to direct air either at your feet or at your torso if you have the air conditioner or heater on. You come around to the back here. You've gained almost 5 cubic feet in storage compared to last year's model. If you have to access the spare tire that simply lifts up, you have a hook that allows you to access the tire without trying to hold up the lid. Your jack and tools are isolated in styrofoam, so you don't have any rattling. You have removable utility trays if you ever needed to carry anything out or store things. Also, if you ever need it, there's a flashlight that pops right out that you can use, and once placed back, it's fully chargeable. The Jeep now uses the enter and go system, so you now have a proximity key. If the key's in your pocket, all you would need to do to open the vehicle is simply lay your hand on the door handle and open. Conversely, to lock it, all you have to do is press the button. So it's a pretty handy feature if you had your hands full of groceries. If you'd like to have a seat in here, I'll show you some of the features on the inside, some of the new things that have changed. Well, Jolene, as you notice, the interior's been completely redesigned as well. I mentioned earlier that you're getting almost $3,000 in upgrades with the new Laredo that you would have had to pay for last year. One of the things is a dual climate control. That's standard now. Your Uconnect is standard now, meaning that if you have a Bluetooth phone, you're now able to talk hands-free. The information center is located directly in front of you, so as you're driving down the road, all you have to do is glance down to see important information regarding fuel economy and so forth. When it comes to safety, you now have your second-generation airbags. You have your side curtain airbags that go all the way back through the passenger compartment now, and you also have an additional airbag that will deploy out of the seat to protect your torso and your pelvic area. Everything's at your fingertips, your cruise control, the adjustments for your radio as far as your tuner and volume. Some of the little things that a lot of people don't think about, Jeep has. If you lift up this tray here, you'll notice that it's felt lined. This, along with the glove box, that's to eliminate rattle and eliminate noise. As far as comfort is concerned, they realize that that's a big factor in safety. So the seats have been completely redesigned, giving you a more comfortable drive so you can keep your eyes on the road and be less fatigued. You now have active head restraints, so upon rear collision, they're going to adjust to shorten the distance between your head and the headrest. So not only do you have the airbags, you have your head restraints. Everything about the interior of this vehicle is about safety. And if you'd like, Jolene, I'd love for you to feel that new V6 motor. Let's go for a drive so you can experience it yourself.